Hi guys, today is July 11th, 2021. It is 2 days after the new moon of Cancer. Friday was July 9th, which was the new moon in Cancer. Today I'm doing this video. I was supposed to do this video days ago, but I actually ended up doing it late. And that is because I was in an emotional turmoil situation myself, which I gave myself a couple of days to actually do this video to see if anything will have changed. Now, the reason that I'm speaking versus recording with literature is because I think this needs to be said. So let's start with the new moon. We all know Cancer is a sign of emotions. Cancerians are emotional beings. So a new moon in Cancer would include actually clearing out and setting new intentions towards your sacral and your emotional body. That's one thing, right? Secondly, the new moon in Cancer fell in Venus, meaning fell on a Friday. Friday is ruled by Frida, Venus, Aphrodite, all the deities of love rule over Friday. So the new moon of Cancer falling on a Friday was proving to us that was an opportunity for us to actually clear up our love space, which also deals with your heart chakra, deal and clear up your emotional issues, and also connect and balance your love, your unconditional love, and also your romantic love issues that you may have in your life. Now today is Sunday. It is 2 days after the new moon, and I have spent the last 2 days going through the most turmoils in my life, and I couldn't understand why until I simply just let the days go by to actually record and understand what is going on. Now, the first thing that I will say is the new moon wasn't connected directly for some of us. There are some of us that something won't let us go. For one reason or another, when it comes to love and the Cancer energy, something won't let us go. And this new moon has been fighting with everything that it has to get rid of this energy that's laying around us, causing us to experience the inversion or the opposite of our natural life experiences. I recently just posted a video called the 5 Selves, the 5 U's, Journey Through the Chakras, and that will help you to understand what I mean when I say there is an outdated energy around us that is preventing us from actually experiencing our natural day-to-day experiences, our natural life experiences. That's one thing, right? So now, with the new moon having passed 48 hours ago, this gives us an idea of who and where we are in our lives. Now, like I said before, Cancer is a sign of emotion, connected with love. This should have been a season of clearing out past outdated love experiences, regardless if it's love with yourself, love with a partner, a romantic partner, love with parents, love with children, love with your pets, no matter what it is. It was a sign to actually let go and move on from that experience. And something was holding different individuals hostage in an outdated frequency or vibration or experience that wasn't serving us. Now what I want to do is spend a few minutes discussing not focusing on the imbalancement, but how can we fix it. Let's start with the zodiac sign that the new moon was encompassed in. The new moon, like I said before, was in Cancer. Cancer deals with our emotions. Cancer rules over our sacral energy. Cancer co-rules the sacral energy with the sign of Scorpio. Now, if you want to take this on a celestial level, one way or another, the Cancerian energy was being overshadowed by the manipulative dark energies of the Scorpius in the sacral energy in the day of love. This would explain why everything about that new moon day didn't occur the way that it should have occurred. Something in the celestial, something that is affecting each and every one of us on an individual and a group level, is causing us to have these experiences that just don't make sense anymore. If that resonates with you, you can leave a comment below, and you can actually let me know what experiences you had during this new moon, right? So that's one. We covered the zodiac, the chakra, and the imbalancement of the relationship between the two rulers of that chakra, right? Now let's move into the day of love. For me personally, I can tell you a list of how many things that actually happened to me on this Friday that was just unbelievable for me, right? So then you have the day of Friday, dealing with love, compassion, unconditional love, positive communication between relationships meaning romantic relationship, familiar relationships, societal relationships. No matter which way you play it, relationships are being affected on this day, right? Then you have the situation where it is not only the day of relationships, but it is the day of unconditional love. Unconditional love meaning that is that one day, being that it's a new moon, not a full moon. You understand? The thing that got me with this situation was the fact that a full moon is the embodiment of chaos. During a full moon, everything goes chaotic, right? During a new moon, however, everything is supposed to be balancing itself out. Everyone is supposed to be feeling new energy, new aura, a sense of change and optimism. However, this new moon was filled with just disaster after disaster after disaster, which didn't make sense because this new moon was supposed to be similar to a cleansing in more ways than one. So that's one thing, right? So now I guess the next step would be, how do we fix this? How do we go out of this chaotic situation? Every new moon, every full moon, we do a meditation. What should we focus with this meditation this round? I think regardless of when you're listening to this recording, reevaluate your Friday. What happened to you Friday? July 9th, that is. What happened to you starting July 7th to lead into July 9th? What occurred in your life? And how did you deal with that emotionally? Because I know for me, the past couple of days have been very emotional. Like, there's been times where I've literally had to swallow my need to cry or my need to express some form of emotional energy, and it's not authentic energy. It's forced upon me. That's the part that started really upsetting me. The fact that this energy that I'm around, this energy that's harming me, or this energy that's forcing me to express emotional outputs, it's literally, like I said, forcing. Like, it's not natural. You understand? So this explained the imbalancement of the days leading to the new moon and the day of the new moon, and now we're 2 days removed from the new moon. You understand? The moon has literally started lighting itself back up. We're no longer in the darkness of the new moon anymore. So I don't understand why this energy is still circling around. Still, if I could explain it, the energy looks like it's looking for prey. Predator versus prey. The energy is looking for prey. And the craziest thing for me is when you are not exhibiting the food that this predatorial energy that's riding the new moon was looking for, it goes out of its way to force it upon you, which makes no sense. Like, it literally forces this energy that causes you to either want to feel sad, depressed, want to cry, want to express some form of emotional outburst, when all you naturally want to do is just relax and enjoy your day. So how do we rectify this? First, let's start with identifying the emotion that's attaching itself to you. Is it sadness? Is it an emotion of mourning? Is it an emotion of loss? Is it despair? What is it? What emotion is attaching to you? Second, you need to do the empath test. Are you an empath that's picking up on emotions that are around you? Third, you need to understand that the emotion one is not yours. Two, you should not hold on to it, because what it will do is create more trauma in your life that you do not need to experience. And three, the best way to rectify an emotion that's not yours: first, identify it. Second, try a salt bath. For me, what I'm experiencing is internal. It's a spiritual attachment. It's a spiritual warfare, if you could say it, right? That is developing itself and is creating this form of emotional outburst. So for me, a salt bath wouldn't work. The next thing you can try is different stones. You can try sage. You can try meditation. Try meditation with or without music. And the last thing, if you're brave enough, that you will have to do, which is what I've been doing over the last 2 to 3 years, is addressing the energy that is messing with you. There is an energy that is either attached to one of your chakras. Mine is the third. I'm not afraid to say that anymore. My chakra is the third chakra that this entity is attached to. And when this entity attacks me, it tries to attack me through the third chakra and have every other chakra resonate to match what the frequency it wants to exhibit through me. So you will have to either do this on your own, where you will do meditation, you will do sage, you will do a salt bath, you will go sit by the beach, do something for yourself. And if you realize this is not external, nor is it mental, I'm not mentally crazy, something is literally attached to my spiritual body, then you will have to be a brave man or woman, little girl, little boy, young man or young woman, and address this spirit or this attached entity head on. Now it's up to you to make sure that this entity that's attached to you is understanding or brave enough to face you. Because what I was about to do was to give the entity way more power than it actually has. If you're attaching to me, side note for you all, if you're attaching to me to feed off of me, clearly I'm more powerful than you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So first figure out this frequency, this change, this wrong that I'm experiencing. Is it internal or is it external? Is it within me or without me? And if it's within you, you go through the process of cleaning yourself out. But if it's something that's without you, you're going to have to face that. You're going to have to face this entity head on, and you're going to have to get answers from this entity to figure out, why do you keep doing this to me? What have I done to you that you keep doing this to me? And do you understand the repercussions of what you're doing to the both of us? These are the steps that I have. Now, when this entity answers or doesn't answer, I can guarantee you 1,000% you will not care. You will not. Like, this is why I say know your power. You won't care, because all you want to know is, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why is this being done? What do you gain out of this? Okay, cool for you. Now get out my face. That's all it's going to be. It's not going to be anything more than, it's not going to be, oh my God, I forgive you. It's not that situation. You are literally corrupting my life. Does that make sense to everyone? You're literally in the activity of you're misaligning me to the universe. I hope you guys that are listening really understand what's being said right now. If you have experienced a rough new moon, you're being misaligned to the universe, which means it's affecting you in ways where when you meditate, the opposite is happening to you. The life that you were born to live, you are not living it because someone is feeding off of your gifts and your attributes. So think about it. Grow from that point. For the rest of this video, we're going to discuss the different stones, the different elements to use, and the different candles to use. Outside of that, at the last part of the video, there will be a meditation session. Please put it on repeat, play it over and over again until you understand, is this happening within me? Am I doing this to myself? Or is another entity outside of me actually doing this to me? And when they come to give me their reason for why they are doing this to me, oh, God bless them. You can't have pity on your victimizer, okay? We're going to start the meditation now.